morning guys, welcome back to my channel, The Crafting Chicken. My name's Shannon and today I'm going to be making my boyfriend's Christmas present. So Tom, if you're watching this, please stop watching this. So this year Tom has been really into Magic the Gathering. On Friday nights he goes to the pub with his friends and they all play Magic, and he's got so many cards, like hundreds of cards, boxes full of cards. And so I was thinking, what could I make that could be useful for Magic? And he has a lot of dice as well, and I saw somebody make this really cute dice tower where you put your dice in at the top and then it obviously like jumbles them about and they come out the bottom rolled. It's just a bit more of a fun way than just obviously rolling it by hand. So I think I'm going to make him a dice tower, and then I was thinking, what would the tower look like? And a lot of Tom's cards are Lord of the Rings themed, and we both love Lord of the Rings as well. So I was thinking that could be cool. There are lots of towers in Lord of the Rings, but they tend to be like baddie towers, and all of his cards are like, he likes to stick to the good guys. And I was thinking, could I do like a little hobbit hole? That'd be quite cute. A hobbit hole is obviously not that tall, so I was thinking I could maybe put like a little chimney pot on the top, and then the dice will go into the chimney, it will like roll around in the hobbit hole, and then I was thinking if I could somehow get it to come out of a little round door that's open, that'd be so cute. And if there was like a couple of steps down from the door, and if it could roll down the steps, I just think that would be so cool and quite a fun project as well. Like, I haven't ever done anything like this where I've had to kind of build things. And then I was thinking it would be really cute. I can add loads of grassy tufts on the top using like a little sieve where you push the clay through. And I don't know if you've seen my little tiny pots that I make. How cute would it be if I had little tiny pots around the front of the door with little plants in? So I'm now just going to quickly sketch it out and see what kind of components I need to make today. I think anything I do on the wheel, I'll heat gun it so that it's ready to trim tomorrow. Okay, let's get sketching. Okay, so I've got a little plan here. So we've got the dice tower on the inside, and I think that's just going to be made up of two parts, two little cylinders, and then just kind of like discs of clay here to kind of direct the dice down. And then I'm somehow going to get this one to kind of point like forward more rather than like down like that. So it'll be more like angled forward to try and make it roll out of the door. And then if I had like some little steps here, and then like little plant pots. Eep. I'm now just trying to think, how big does this need to be? I think I said earlier, but he takes his cards to the pub and plays with his friends there, so it's going to need to be like quite portable. So I don't want to make it too big, and I guess as long as it rolls like a couple times, I might not even need two sections actually, because as long as it goes in, rolls and comes out, it's still going to roll it like fairly. And we don't want the hobbit hole to be too like tall in the middle, that will just look weird. I have this slump mould which I feel like will be quite useful to use. This is about 7 centimeters. So we have a bit of a plan. I'm gonna make a cylinder that's 10 centimeters tall by 8 centimeters wide, and then I'm just gonna go with 2 discs. I'm not gonna make it tall enough that it needs 4, because I think that will look too tall for a hobbit hole. To work out how much clay I might need, I like to work out the volume of a cylinder that would have these dimensions, and then whatever the volume is, I kind of base it around that. So I'm going to go 550 grams of clay and start from there, and then if I need to add more I can, or if there's too much then that's fine, because I can just drop some off. I'm just using reclaimed clay here. So I've got 550 grams of clay, and I'm just going to throw a simple straight cylinder that hopefully measures 8 centimetres along the bottom and 10 centimetres up to the top. I'm using a shrinkage ruler to measure, so this ruler has already got the extra 10% added on, so I can just throw the width to 8 centimetres on here, and then when it shrinks it will be 8 centimetres on a normal ruler. So that is 8 centimetres, perfect. Add an air bubble. Let's pop that. So this is just a little bit bigger than 10 centimetres, so I'm just going to use a pin tool to cut a little bit off the top. Hi guys! It's now the next day and my cylinder has dried enough that I can trim it. I ended up making a few of these because I thought I have to cut into this, so if that goes wrong it'll be good to have some backup pieces. I'm going to pad this out with some clay, then roll out a slab and kind of drape that over the whole thing, and hopefully that will work. I think I might time lapse this bit because I don't know how long it's going to take because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, so yeah, we'll do a time lapse. Okay, so I've padded out my slump mould. I've just kind of gone crazy with it and just put loads of random little lumpy bumps on, so that when I put the slab of clay over the top, it will kind of be a bit more like higgledy-piggledy. It won't be quite so perfect. Obviously a hobbit hole is just a mound of dirt. I tried to make these little bits stick out so that I can put two little like round windows. I think that would look really cute. And then this space will be where the door goes. Okay, I've got my slump mould with the kind of padding on top on my banding wheel so I can spin it. I've given it a little dry so it's not sticky anymore, so hopefully that means this clay won't get stuck to this clay. And once this is dry, it will just kind of separate easily. Fingers crossed. I've rolled out a slab. Don't know if it'll be big enough, but if there are any patches missing, I can just roll out some little bits and fill them in. So we're now going to drape this over here and see how it looks. So I'm just going to start gently kind of pressing down and kind of spinning it as well. And that's going to slowly kind of warm up the clay and get it to bend into place. Quite big fold there, so I'm just going to try and just press it as flat as possible. And kind of lifting it up and pressing. If we get like a fold like that, it's fine because we can just blend it together. I'm now just taking a knife and I'm going to cut off all the excess at the bottom. Been heat gunning this for a while, feeling quite impatient because I was thinking I can't really do this part until I've got this off and on top, because otherwise I won't know where the chimney's going and all that kind of stuff. So I really want to take this off now, so I've been heat gunning it. But the mould is still stuck under there. You can just gently kind of press it out. Oh, okay, all of that came with it. That's fine. Okay guys, we have a hobbit hole shell. Managed to peel the padding away, so that's great. Now it's nice and light. It's kind of like a little hat. Okay, this is very confusing, but I think I have a plan. So I've cut out these two kind of semicircle shapes. They're gonna eventually be stuck in here. So I want the bottom one to be pointing towards the door, and then this one will be at an angle here, so the dice will drop through the chimney. They'll roll down here, hit this one underneath. I might need to make this a little bit longer actually, and then that will then roll it out of the door here, so I need to cut a hole in the side. I think I'm going to cut the door in the hobbit hole first, just so then I can see what kind of shape hole I need to cut into this one. I might re-wet this and kind of push this section a bit flatter so I can cut out a circle door. So if you had a door, you'd want it to be on a flat piece. You wouldn't want a door that angled like this. So I need to push that bit flat so I can cut a door into it that can then sweep back. So I'm just going to get a sponge and just kind of gently re-wet this just a little bit, and then so I can bend it. Okay guys, here's what we're working with. So I've just been kind of hacking away at the cylinder until there's enough space through here for the dice to fit. So I now think if I make the perfect kind of slab that's at this angle here and kind of comes all the way out to the door over here, then that could hopefully work. This has been a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I think we're there. Oops. So here's my little dice tower part. So the dice will drop down here, they'll get directed this way, then they'll roll down here. There's kind of like a barrier in the way so it can't get stuck down there, and then come out of the door. So I still obviously need to attach everything together, but I think I'll do that tomorrow because I've been doing this for like 4.5 hours now. I'm quite tired, but I just wanted to try it out. I don't have any dice, but I've just made a little cube with clay, and please look. Yay! Oh, yay! Oh. Okay, did get stuck that time, but I didn't really drop it in. So I dropped it from the chimney. Okay. Yay! It works! Yay! Hi guys! It's now the next day. My little hobbit hole has been sitting in a plastic container overnight just so it doesn't dry out too much. Today I need to roll out a slab so I can connect the two pieces together, and then I can start adding the little decorations. Hey guys! So everything is all one piece now. I've attached the dice tower to the hobbit hole with a slab underneath. Here's how it's looking. I've actually run out of time to put all the decorations on today, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. But that kind of gives this a chance to firm up a little bit overnight. I'll put it back in the plastic box, spray it with a little bit of water so it doesn't get too dry, and yeah, we'll be able to finish it off tomorrow. Hey guys, so here is how my little hobbit hole is looking so far. I'm actually so pleased with it. I think it's looking really cute. I think I'm happy with how it's looking overall now, so I'm just going to start adding little tiny details like little tufts of grass everywhere, and I'm going to make some tiny pots to put on as well. It was quite a complicated project, but it was really fun. And that's what I love about clay, how if something doesn't quite fit, then you can literally just cut another little piece and stick it on really easily. Like with the chimney, getting it to sit on like an angle like that, I had to keep adding little segments until it fit perfect. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I hope it was useful as well. If you're thinking of making a dice tower, do it, it's really fun, and yeah, you can decorate it however, and I think that's just so cool. Yeah, cool. Thank you so much guys. I'll see you in next week's video.